As camping season gets underway, you may find it challenging to find camp spots, especially if you didn't book those reservations well in advance. But the nice thing to know is that there are other options out there. It just takes a little bit more work to find them, and it takes a little bit more planning to get to them. So I'm going to share with you a few apps that I like to use and how to use them and how to go about finding those epic camp spots. These spots can offer some amazing views and the extra peace and quiet that you wouldn't find in a typical campground. First and foremost, I highly recommend the app Campendium. It'll give you a ton of options as far as boondocking spots. That means spots without any hookups. You're completely self-sufficient, but you're going to be in areas that are more remote and provide a lot of peace and quiet. The app will also show you some photos that have been provided from other campers who have camped there before, as well as some information as far as if there's cell service. The other app I highly recommend is HipCamp. This app is great for booking or securing spots on private property. So people who offer their land or maybe their driveway can provide or can list it on HipCamp, and you can book it for as many days as you want or as many days as they offer. It's similar to Airbnb, except for it's created for RVers and campers. I've mostly used this app when I'm closer to like metropolitan areas or areas that are a little bit more busy, and utilized it to park and go into the city and have close access. I've also used it more recently here up in northern Washington and had an amazing view of the Sound. It's a great way to get yourself close to a vicinity that you want to be in and also provide you with a unique experience. A lot of times the hosts are super friendly and will come out and chat with you and also give you some suggestions for wherever you may be. The last and final app that I highly recommend is iOverlander and the Public Lands app. I group those together because they're more for the more experienced camper. If you're using those apps, I highly recommend either scouting or flying a drone overhead to kind of scout the area and see what it looks like beforehand. There's not a ton of information, but it does show you some ideas or give you some options as far as where there's public land and where you can find parking, whether for a night or multiple nights. The iOverlander app does help provide some information from users. The Public Lands app is more general. You kind of find and locate public land and then go and seek out a spot. You can use Google Maps or a satellite map to zoom in and check out areas. But in my experience more recently, I ran into an issue where the spot was actually barricaded off. So I towed up there, thought I was fine in the clear because I checked Google Maps, and I ended up having to do some backing up and circling around so that I could get back out. Had I flown the drone, I would have seen the barricades and realized that that spot was no longer accessible. So plan ahead and, more importantly, be resourceful. So these apps are just some options to give you other things outside of traditional campgrounds that you can utilize, and I'm sure there's plenty more out there. If you have some that you know of or want to suggest, comment below and let us know what apps you use to find those non-traditional camp spots that help you get out whenever you don't have a reservation. So thanks for sharing your ideas. I look forward to seeing what you guys have used, and happy camping.